Hello and welcome back to the atmosphere. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My YouTube family, I will be attaching this to the short. And for everybody who would like a reading, don't forget to check out my Etsy. Okay, so it appears to be somebody's made a wish that's coming true. And it feels like it's been a long time coming. It's not that you've been repetitively asking for the same thing. It's not that okay, so like there's this thing about manifestation where if you keep asking for the same thing to the point where it starts to grate on the universe, it's not going to come true. And basically, the reason for that is because you keep saying it's a few reasons. One, you can keep saying the same thing without ever putting any action of your own behind it. Small changes, moving the energy around. It can be that you're wishing so hard. Oh my God, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. That you're putting this energy out that is so needy that the good things can't come in. But I feel like people haven't necessarily been doing that. So if you're, this is thank you, Spirit, a PSA I hear. If you do want something and you are sitting there going, oh God, and I just got like this hard shove to the back of my head, in my back. So this is a PSA that if you want something and you're going, I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it, and your fists are all balled up and you're like, oh, sorry, Violet. It's not going to come to you because your need is so great and so intense that it it's like you put up a boundary to it, and what you want can't come in. It doesn't mean that you don't need it. It doesn't mean that you don't want it. It doesn't mean that it's not something immediate that you need. It means that the internal angst of what you need is so great and so powerful that it's like a reverse magnet. Some magnets, they when they get next to each, most magnets, when they get next to each other, they bond together. Some magnets push each other away. And you don't want to be like that. And yes, I know maybe it might not make sense to everybody. Um, I'm trying to, because there's somebody out there and I can tell that you don't quite understand what I'm saying. Because you're sitting there saying, but I need this, I need this, I want this, I want this. Sometimes when we need something and want something that greatly, we have to calm ourselves down and slow ourselves down and say, okay, I do need this, I do want this, and I have to have patience for it to come in. And it's that moment when you slow your energy down and yourself down that what you want comes in. And it may only come in a trickle at first before it comes in as a wave, okay? But for everybody else, you have manifested something and it's come in, and it's been a long time coming in. You've gone through a lot of different sorrows. You've known that this is back here, and it's almost like whatever this is back here wasn't it's like, okay, how do I say that, Spirit? It's like this is something that could have helped you, but it wouldn't have been necessarily what you were looking for. Where this, yeah, the three cups have fallen. Yeah, that's some sorrow, but you sat there in that sorrow and you waited and you healed this so that you could bring in other cups. These two cups, sure, they could have helped you, but either A, they didn't help you, or B, it was the kind of help that would actually be more harmful to you. So and you had to turn away from those cups, even though those cups are standing upright, even though those cups are cups that could have helped you. In this case, they weren't really help. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, oh, thank you. Yes, it was like help with conditions. Sometimes it's just passive aggressive words. Well, you've got to pull yourself up. Yeah, I do have to pull myself up. But you know what? Sometimes I'm asking for help because I need help to pull myself up. And you stood here and you stared at this and you calmed down, and you have the river behind there, and you just let the river flow. You know, you let the water be water under the bridge. You just let the water be water and you let it flow. And you sat there in your sorrow and you manifested and you did all the positive affirmations, and you took whoever this is out of your life so that you could bring in what is in the distance to you. And if you see the page of coins right here, what you did was you brought in this page of coins. You see, it's almost like a little story where you were sitting here like this, and then this person came in and said, hey, let me help you, let me help you. And then they came in and helped. Now I have the rules card that came out, which is usually just you know, how to read tarot and whatnot. I call it the rules card. And when this comes out, what it means is that you followed the rules of magnetism. The magnetic rules is what they said. You followed the magnetic rules. You realized I have to slow down. You realized I have to calm down. You realized I have to heal myself internally. I have to do an amount of meditation. I have to bring myself to myself in order to get what I needed. And because you did that, your wish was fulfilled. Okay? And you didn't really realize that you did this until the wish was fulfilled. Or maybe it is that I'm telling you right now, don't let that get your defiance disorder up, that your wish is fulfilled because you followed the rules, because you sat there and went, I have to change, I have to do something. And you know, one of the big things that they're telling me is what you had to change was hard. So at the end of the day, this is probably changes that you made, and every time a cup went over, that was a change that you made. You know, those 3 cups were originally standing up. You made a change, you tipped the cup over. You made another change, you tipped the cup over. You made another change, you tipped the cup over. Until you're looking down there and going, I've come so far. I'm just the water streaming back here. And because of that, this was able to come into you. Whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's whatever. And it feels more like it's a finance thing more so than a love thing. But take it as it resonates to you, because only you're going to know, not me. So, 722 on the timer. So, yeah, because you see here, you're coming into union with yourself and you're laying down these burdens. You are coming into the union that you need to be. Now, the 6 of Cups can also be a relationship, so take that as it resonates to you. If this makes sense for you in that way, it's okay to take it that way. But for me, this looks more like you've come into the union of yourself. You know, you've seen who your soul is, and you've come into union with your own soul. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what I've got for you. Be good, behave, be happy, and be yourself. And hopefully I'll be back on tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like a more in-depth reading, please let me know. Be good, behave, be happy, be yourself. Bye. I love you.